Hello. In this video, I'm going to tell you guys if and when you should ever work for free or for exposure when you're a freelance artist or designer. By the way, if you guys like this video, consider subscribing because I actually post stuff like this every single Wednesday. That's it. I'm gonna start the video now. Okay, so a lot of people would say that you should never do work for free, but I actually do disagree with that, and I'll tell you why. But before you can identify when you should do free work, you should probably identify what your goals are. So for example, if your goal with freelance work is to just make money, then more often than not, you shouldn't really do free work. It doesn't really make sense for you. Personally, I always suggest that you should do a couple free projects at the beginning. That way you have some client work in your portfolio. But other than that, if you don't really care about like certain projects, or if you have no like dream projects or dream clients, then doing work for free doesn't really make sense for you if you're just doing it for the money. But a lot of people like myself have goals that aren't just about money. So using myself as an example, one of my goals is to create artwork for a large artist that I listen to. See, I don't really like doing work for free, but if Kendrick Lamar hit me up and asked if I could do his cover art for his next album tomorrow, I would do it free with no question. So when a client comes to you, you really have to assess, like, does doing this for free bring me closer to any of my goals? Does charging this client bring me to any of my goals? Sometimes the client won't have the budget to actually meet what you're charging, but sometimes the project just seems fun. And doing free work because you think something is fun is completely okay. Like at the end of the day, that's pretty much why all of these creative people start doing freelance work. It's because they like doing what they do. My advice with that is to leave yourself some room in your budget and like your expenses so that you can give yourself a free project every once in a while. Not every single project you do has to add numbers to your bank account. Sometimes they can give you credibility, like, hey, I just designed this cover art for Kendrick Lamar. Sometimes it can be a really cool portfolio piece. It can also be for charity, or maybe it's just because you think it was fun. But if the reason for you doing something for free doesn't really match this criteria or doesn't help you towards your goals, then I think more often than not, you should not do it for free. In my experience, working for exposure or like a shout out, or when someone promises that they're going to get you way more clients, it's usually not really the case. Any type of exposure you get would have to be huge for you to actually kind of reap the rewards from that. Like if Kim Kardashian posted your work on Instagram and included your Instagram handle, then yeah, that would be pretty big for you. But in most cases, it's not usually beneficial to you at all. All right, guys, that is the video. See ya.